Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I said hey. Welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, I'm Jazmyn W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all know I like to jump right into it, but first I must let you know that I do have a couple of announcements. First of all, it's Saturday. I took the day off yesterday, but I'm still so tired because I co-wrote a mini-series during the Panasonic, honey, and my friends and I have been shooting that mini-series all week, so that's why I haven't been around to do Married at First Sight. But I'll be back on time next week, and it's Saturday morning right now, and this video will probably come out within the next 24 hours, okay?
You lied.
Wait, that means Sunday morning? But listen, it'll be out by Monday.
You still lying.
So that's the first announcement I have. Second announcement is, just in case you're looking for the Patreon, I've decided not to start the Patreon, okay? So just continue to support me here on YouTube, and hopefully I can start putting out some different types of content that people always request from me. So if you have something you'd like to see from me, please let me know, comment down below. Y'all always request a skincare routine, but I would like to let you know that the Black-owned skincare company that I was using, they don't exist no more. So I'm trying to figure out my own skincare routine, okay, child? So I can't give you one of them, but we can get into some other stuff, okay? Anyway, this is Married at First Sight reaction video like we always do every week, honey. Y'all know on my channel, we always start off with the most boring couple. And that's basically the couple I have the fewest amount of notes on. And this week is going to be Lindsay and Mark. Lindsay and Mark. So we got to see Lindsay and Mark at the wedding or whatever. I don't know. At y'all's wedding, did people clink glasses, clink, 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 whenever they wanted to see y'all kiss? Or have y'all seen that at a wedding before? I think the producers make the families do that because that's not something that I've ever personally seen at a wedding.
Ever.
I haven't been to like very many weddings, to be honest. I've only been to a couple, and we didn't clink, clink, clink glasses whenever we wanted the couple to kiss. That's not something that we did at my wedding. That's not a tradition that's not like an American tradition. Right. It's not. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out because Lindsay didn't know what that meant. And I was like, neither do I, honey. What does this mean? Somebody about to toast or what? I didn't say, I already got who I wanted to say something. Everybody else can sit down and be quiet, okay? I don't need nobody else up saying nothing. It's just the designated people, okay? Anyway, child.
Especially my uncle. Sit down.
Mark said that he wanted to see a softer side of Lindsay. I had to break it to you, Mark. I don't think Lindsay has a softer side.
At all. She rough around the edges and everywhere else. In the middle, too.
Lindsay was talking to Mark, and she said, yeah, all the other girls had all the things that they wanted in a partner. And, you know, like, I want a tall black guy, and I want a muscular black guy, and I want a tall black guy with a decent size. Listen, girl, that's what you said.
Right.
Who said that they wanted a big black guy?
She told Pastor Cal that.
You made that up, Lindsay. You said you wanted, when you walked down the aisle, you said, oh, is he gonna be black? Is he gonna be Asian? You was looking for somebody to mix with your creamer.
Okay, any type of coffee.
Talk about all the girls wanted some of the girls wanted a big black guy. You just wanted anything.
Black coffee, chai tea.
Y'all don't, some of y'all do not know what to say. There was no need to be like, oh, some of the girls wanted a big black guy, but I was happy with anything, and you're fine. Y'all don't know what to say to people.
She got Irish coffee.
Child. Anyway, those are literally all of the notes that I had on Lindsay and Mark.
Ain't nothing else to say.
I mean, what else is there to say? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next couple. Let's move on to Jasmina and Michael. Okay. Jasmina and Michael were at their reception or whatever. They're getting to know each other, and she asked him about his work schedule. Can y'all remind me what Michael do?
Yeah, let me know.
Because what do he do? I saw an article. You know, I follow the Married at First Sight fan page on Instagram, and they were talking about how Jasmina and Michael were talking about his work schedule, and he's very busy, but she's trying to be patient. What does Michael do?
What, he a construction worker or something?
Let me know in the comments so I can get clarity on this, please. And let me tell you something. I don't want nobody comment on my YouTube. I had to block somebody. They talk about, this is your channel. You should know. Baby, I didn't go to school for watching TV and doing videos on Married at First Sight. If I want to eat nachos
Right.
while I watch the video and I missed what he did, I missed it.
I went to the bathroom, okay? I got a soda. Mind your business.
You start you a channel if you want all the details. That's the part of my brand, is not knowing everything. Hell. So I just want y'all to know that.
And I don't claim to either.
Anyway, Michael said he will get up at 4 a.m.
To do what?
and he don't get home till 7.
For why? Why he out all day?
That's like a 14, 15 hour day. What do you do? Why are you getting up at 4 a.m. and why don't you get home till 7? What do you do? And then on the weekend, he has to meet with clients. Is he in real estate? Look.
You can't look it up. Your phone on the thing.
That's ridiculous. One thing that I always say in relationships, and a lot of men will agree, is men will make time for the things that they care about. If a man like to play golf, honey, he is going to dedicate time.
Right.
If a man want to cheat, child, he will dedicate time.
Oh, he gonna find time to do
If
that.
a man wants to spend time with you, he will dedicate time. And let's see if Michael learns how to dedicate time to his wife. You cannot have a family working 4 a.m. to 7 p.m., child. So something got to give.
When you gonna see the baby?
Anyway, I wrote down Michael's sisters are so sweet. They gave Jasmina a breast cancer pen and said, oh, our mom is always watching over you. I don't know if she watching over Jasmina, but she definitely watching over their marriage. But maybe she is. I don't know how it work after you die.
Right.
God, how do it work after you die?
I don't know. Mind your business.
Okay, well, it's too complicated. Anyway, Michael sat down with Jasmina's mom and her stepdad. And the mom's advice was, the mom asked, Michael, what's your intentions with my daughter? Let me tell y'all something. They don't have intentions with your daughter specifically. They just met her.
Right.
So to ask that, it's like, what are your intentions with when you came onto the show? What were your intentions when you signed up for this is a better question. Not what are your intentions with my daughter? Because I don't know your daughter. I just met her literally 2 hours ago. Anyway, Jasmina's stepdad, please don't say nothing about this black man, okay? Because all he was trying to do is live in his truth.
Right, okay?
Her parents said, we want you to be sensitive, but not too sensitive.
Uh-oh. What you got to say about that?
Here, I thought y'all was about to hit us with some misogyny, but they kept it to themselves. One thing that Jasmina's stepdad said is, I think sometimes it's best not to say nothing at all.
Ooh.
And Jasmina's mom looked like she got a little irritated with that.
A little.
She was like, he talking about his own experience. To keep it 100 with y'all, I have heard a lot of men say that. Sometimes it's best not to say nothing.
Mm-hmm. Every man I know done said that.
And you know what? If that's how men feel, that's how men feel.
Living your truth.
Sometimes it is best not to say nothing because honestly, what you saying don't make no sense anyway.
Ooh, let them know.
Sometimes it is best not to say nothing.
Period.
Yeah. So I agree with her stepdaddy on that. I wrote down Jasmina is very cute, adorable. When they got back to the hotel, she had her bonnet on. She was adorable with her makeup off. And they cuddled that night. And he was like, and Michael said, what's the benefit of having a wife if you cannot cuddle? And I thought that was very sweet.
I know that's right, honey. Cuddle with me, child.
A lot of y'all right now are seeing the best in Michael. I hope we get to the point where I see the best in Michael as well.
Girl.
I'm still feeling like something is off when it comes to the fact that he just needs to go to therapy. He strikes me as the type of person that needs to go to therapy because he has a lot of anxiety and a lot of unresolved emotions.
Emotional issues, yes.
Losing a parent is very difficult. Work through that trauma because it's traumatic, especially our mothers, especially our black mothers.
Amen.
People of color, black people, we know how we feel about our mamas.
I know how I feel about mine.
We won't play around our mamas. It's traumatic to lose one. So, go to therapy. Anyway, let's move on to the next couple. Okay, as soon as Noy saw Steve, she had a really big smile on her face. Did she not? Like a very big smile on her face. I was like, okay, girl, are you happy to see him? Mm-hmm. I thought it was funny that Steve's last name is Moy, so her name would be Noy Moy if they decide to stay married and she has a name change. That's cute. I wrote down that Noy's family had some really sweet things to say about her that made her cry, and I thought that was so sweet.
Very sweet.
Y'all gotta, if y'all family don't say good things about you, I feel very bad.
F them.
Like, your family should be
F them.
Raving about you. When the couples, when they split off and meet each other's friends and families, that's a moment for your friends and families to rave about you, not say negative things about you, not talk shit about you, not tell the person that you just got married to your worst qualities. That's not what this time is about. It's about saying, this is what do you think that if my brother got married or my sister got married, I'm going to say, yeah, my brother, yeah, he a Gemini child. He got a hot temper, honey. He don't make him mad, honey, but he's sweet, but don't make him mad.
You exposing him now.
No, I'm going to say my brother, he's a great father. He's tall, he's dark, he's handsome. He'll do anything for you. He'll get up in the middle of the night and do anything for you, as long as you guys have a great relationship. You know, he can cook. He's a hard worker.
Don't make him mad, though.
You know, like, he has passions on the side. Like, I would say all of these great things about my brother. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about my brother. What the hell? Anyway.
What the hell?
I was thinking about another couple, but y'all know I was thinking about Alyssa and Chris, but let me move on, because Noy's family had nothing but sweet things to say about her, and I appreciated it. I thought it was really odd, very odd, when Steve said, when he went to read his vows, and he said, "Dear Svetlana."
Girl, that was a mess. What was that?
And "Dear Katie."
So you trying to say you was expecting a white woman, Steve? Get out of here. Get out of my face.
Why are you naming European women? And you got an Asian girl sitting right here in front of you.
Explain it to me. It don't make no sense.
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Both. BOFF.
First of all, the reality is you shouldn't have named any names.
Right.
Whoever told you to add that to your vows is stupid. You could have said, "Dear," insert name here, Noy.
Exactly.
And if you wanted to make a joke, that would have been the joke. But, like, who wants to be standing up here and you talk about "Dear Svetlana"? It's just weird to say. It's weird. And it's not funny, and it's a terrible joke, and anyway. I wrote down, Steve need teeth whiteners.
Yeah, they brown, like Dante.
Some of y'all be asking how my teeth are so white. 2 things, okay? Well, here's my teeth routine. I floss, then I use mouthwash, then I brush, then I use a tongue scraper.
That's it. Electric toothbrush, too.
Once a year, maybe once every 2 years, I'll go to Target or Walgreens and pick up the most generic brand of teeth whiteners they got. The Target brand, the Walgreens brand, and I use them.
That's it.
And it take like 7 days, 14 days. And that's how I keep my teeth white. But you see my teeth white in the back. Because I floss.
Period.
And because I use mouthwash before I brush is what I think the secret is. Steve need to get on a routine. Somebody send this to him. Tag him.
Send him a electric toothbrush.
Because ain't no need for his teeth to be that shade. I wrote down, Noy, all her siblings cute. Did y'all see her sister with the pink hair and her brother? They cute. All of them cute. And then finally, Noy found out that Steve ain't got no job. Noy said she's not that concerned about it. He seems to, be like a hard worker, and seems like the type of person that'll figure it out, and I hope he does.
No, he don't. He don't seem like that.
One thing I did see is, sales. Y'all know I used to work in HR. You've been at the company for 4 years.
Okay.
And you did software sales.
Yep.
And you got laid off. I'd be interested to see what that reorganization looked like.
Okay.
Because sales is how the company makes money, but they get rid of the dead weight. So were you good at your job?
No, he was not.
That's not even shade. That's a real question. You were there for 4 years, which means you were there for a pretty long time. You
should have kept your job.
I don't know. Is Steve a hard worker? Is he top talent?
Nope.
I don't know. We'll see. I thought it was hilarious at the fact that Noy's brother was like, "Are y'all gonna have sex or what? Because if she want to do it, then you got to do it."
Mind your business,
baby. Mind your business.
Okay.
You worried about what's going on between them. You need to be worried about if this is a good man. Child, you need to be asking him some questions. You talk about if y'all gonna get busy or not? Cause I'm trying to figure out. She like affection. Worry about trying to protect your sister.
Right.
But anyway, they ended the night in cuddles, and I thought that was really cute and sweet. So that was the second cuddle we saw, which was so good. Okay, we in cuddle season, cuffing season. I see you. This is the cuffing season. Next, we have Katina and Olajuwon.
Okay.
Let's get into it. I wrote down, they look so cute together. Katina said Olajuwon had soft and juicy lips.
Okay, lips bussin', honey.
Was they soft and juicy, sis?
Where's that girl? Okay.
And I will say, we're gonna get to it, but Katina her and her friends conversation tripped me out. It sounded like me and my friends. So I love seeing their little raw conversation or whatever. But anyway, Olajuwon also said Katina had very soft lips. Okay. Olajuwon said now that he's married, he feels like a new man.
Lies.
You're not a new man. You're the same old man. This don't make you a new man.
At all.
I honestly think there's only two things that can make somebody a new man. That's therapy and God.
Ooh, amen.
You ain't a new man, Olajuwon. Not at your age. Katina asked Olajuwon, when do you want to have kids? He said, well, in the future. It sounds like he's not ready. I thought this was the man who wanted to have a family. He wanted to do this. He wanted to do that. He wanted a wife. He wanted a family. He want kids. He want this. But now he's not ready. He said 3 years. Okay. She said, okay, that's right on track with mine. Mine was 2 years. Then she got in the confessional and said, yeah, we on the same track for kids. 2 years, 3 years. He didn't say 2 years.
Right.
He didn't say 2 years, Katina. He said 3 years. Which means 3 or 4 years.
Listen.
He did not say 2 years, Katina. Why do women do this? Are y'all hard of hearing?
Girl.
He sat up there and told you 3 years, which is probably his minimum. He said he has things he wants to do. You got into the confessional 30 minutes later and said 2 to 3 years because you want 2 years. You didn't hear what he said. So don't be trying to twist his words around, okay? Guys can talk about that at a later date. Maybe y'all compromise on 2.5 years if y'all still together in 2.5 months.
Ooh.
But stop when a man tells you something plain, you got to hear what he said plain, and then you got to come to a conclusion about what he meant. And when you asking on timeline type of stuff, they giving you the bare minimum on how
the soonest. And
when a woman says 2 years, we could do 1.5 years. Okay? And when a man says 3 years, he mean 3.5. Come on now.
You know this.
Anyway, child. Katina sat down with Olajuwon's friends and family. And they said, you got to explain something to Olajuwon 3 times before he gets it.
Why?
That mean he hard to understanding. That's what we say in the South. His understanding bad. Child, I got to explain it to you 3 times? How we going to do taxes?
3 separate times?
How we going to buy a house? I got to explain something to you 3 times. Child, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't getting nowhere, honey. If I got to explain it to you 3 times.
Okay.
Olajuwon's brother said he wants to mold you into the woman to be the woman he wants you to be.
I know you lying.
You need to take a pottery class, Olajuwon. Y'all over here, some of y'all over here, I like Olajuwon. Olajuwon seems controlling. Olajuwon seems inflexible. He seems like he has some growing up to do, and he seems unrealistic when it comes to what he's looking for in a partner. A partner is not your Barbie. A partner is not your accessory. A partner is not your mentee. When you think about a good partnership, you should really think about how two CEOs to come together to form a company. One person has their strengths. The other person has their strengths. We're both in charge. We're not here to change each other. We're here to build something.
Ooh, okay. Let them know.
And if that ain't the analogy, child, I need to write a book.
Go ahead, get your pen.
Because two CEOs don't come into a business thinking about how they need to change each other. They're thinking about how they need to change the world and change what's going on in their lives. That's how you build a partnership. Baby, who gonna pay me?
Okay, where's my check?
I'm not on Patreon, but y'all ought to be paying for this. You can't mold me, honey. I'm not Play-Doh. Anyway. Katina's mama sat down with Olajuwon. And he said, my name is Olajuwon. She said, Olajuwon. My name, Elijah. She said, who came up with that? That's something Black people always say, and it's rude as hell. We need to take it out of our vocabulary. Who came up with that? Who the hell came up with Katina?
Exactly.
You? Well, I guess my mama came up with my name then. The hell? Especially when it comes to traditional names. A lot of y'all got a lot of self-hate.
Ooh.
Y'all grew up, what kind of name is Olajuwon? He said it's African.
Point blank period.
How about you get out of your damn American ass, white supremacy, whitewashed ass way of thinking and understand not everybody is gonna have a name that's John or Jacob.
And Jingleheimer Smith.
The hell? I hate when people do that. Black people, any other person of color, white people, I hate when you question people's names. People's names mean something to them.
Let them know, girl. Got you mad.
And I can make a whole another thing about that, but anyway. Olajuwon was talking too much for the mama, and I guess she said, oh, there go a rabbit. And she got up and left.
Child, just rude.
I don't mean to talk about nobody mama, but baby, you ain't all of that.
Okay, and you ain't got no sides, no chips, no drink fries.
I know Olajuwon talked too damn much, but somebody would have came and got him eventually. This is you getting to know your daughter's new husband. Your daughter's gonna be living with this person. Sit there and listen to every damn thing he got to say. Not for him, not for you, but for her. I would have been there like,
With a pen.
I would have used it as an opportunity to get in his head, try to figure out what type of person he is. And you rude as hell. I'm sorry, her mama rude as hell, and I ain't taking it back. When Katina was sitting down with her friends, I love Katina, by the way. She's very sweet, unlike her mama. Anyway, Katina said, I can't wait to see his tattoos.
Okay.
I said, girl, okay, Katina. Katina said, I can feel his build through his suit. I said, could you, girl?
Girl, just come on.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Katina said she wants to wait a month before having sex with Olajuwon. She said, this is my coochie.
Okay, I know it is.
Y'all think she gonna be able to wait a month?
Nope.
Because I think they gonna do it on the honeymoon, child. They had a little chemistry. Olajuwon said, if my wife want me to flip her upside down, turn her around, turn her over like a pancake, child, that's what I'm gonna do. Olajuwon, you would have done that even if that wasn't your wife.
Okay, let them know.
Olajuwon, if a woman on the street wanted you to do that, you would have did that.
We saw you at the strip club.
We know. At the end of the night, Katina said, so one of them said, do you want to cuddle? And that turned into kissing. Katina, you better calm down, honey. You got 29 more days.
Okay, use them wisely.
You ain't gonna make it, honey. Let's move on to the final couple. Alyssa and Chris. Alyssa and Chris. I'll be cracking myself up.
We know, girl.
Okay. Alyssa and Chris got married this episode. This is before the wedding. Alyssa said, I hope he's hot.
Oops. Too bad.
I said, Alyssa, find somebody hot on your own.
Right.
Alyssa, find somebody hot on your own. This is a practical decision. What you think? She looking for Ashton Kutcher. She said, she wants somebody tall, tan, with a scruffy beard. Y'all know who she wanted? This white man right here. Guess what? A lot of people want this white man.
Okay.
I can't think of his name, but I'm gonna put his picture right here.
Because I already know who I'm thinking about.
Baby, that ain't what you getting. You getting Chris, the real estate agent.
Girl.
Which didn't make sense, but it was funny. But anyway, let me keep going with my notes. I really think Alyssa thinks that she's the catch. She's a catch.
Ooh.
Baby, you boring and you mean.
As hell.
Who wants somebody boring and mean? If you're gonna be mean, at least be exciting, wild, fun. Baby, you boring, rude and mean. No fun to be around.
Right.
You ain't showed us you was fun to be around one time since we started the season. When you was with your friends, you wasn't fun to be around. You ain't with your mama, you wasn't fun to be around. We ain't seen you be fun to be around when you picked out a dress. You wasn't fun to be around. You ain't been fun to be around this whole time, and now you want somebody who tall, scruffy, tan, and scruffy. Honey, you would have found him already if you was fun.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Alyssa said a deal breaker for her was teeth. And every time Chris come around, he's smiling. Child, I said every time Chris smiled, Alyssa go, she have a heart attack, child. Oh my God, because his teeth is they small and they sharp.
They look dangerous, actually.
And they brown, yellow.
Why are you looking like that?
They small and they sharp. And yellow.
They'll stab you. Pow, pow.
I said, oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all know y'all can pick up teeth whiteners at Walgreens and Target.
You said that already.
That helps a lot. But the thing also about it, y'all gotta floss.
You said that.
Y'all gotta floss. A lot of y'all not flossing, and don't lie to me and tell me you flossing, because I can tell by your teeth. Your teeth would be clean in between if you was flossing. And you not.
Girl, let me go floss right now.
It's pivotal. No, this is when they were at the altar. Alyssa's family wrote some stuff about her down, right? And they said she has no problem telling you the good and the bad. I thought Alyssa was gonna say and the ugly.
Girl.
Child. Anyway, Alyssa was blinking at the altar like she had something in her eye, child. She said
she did. She had ugly in her eye.
She was blinking like every time she opened her eyes back up, Chris was gonna be a different person, child. Everything, he was gonna change up or some. Girl, this man is not changing. This your husband.
This your husband.
This is your husband. Okay, this who you got. Alyssa said Chris looked like a real estate agent. It made me laugh, but also I was like, what does a real estate agent look like? That don't make no sense.
It really don't.
That makes no sense. Have you seen Selling Sunset? Have you seen Saws of Sunset? Ain't there a real estate agent on there? Have you seen, like, Love It or Listed? Honey, a real estate can be anybody.
And what's wrong with a real estate agent anyway? Like,
girl, and if he was tall and dark with tan with a scruffy beard, honey, and he was a real estate agent, you wouldn't have a problem.
Exactly.
What you want him to look like? A cowboy?
Yeah.
I don't know what her problem is. Alyssa told Chris straight up. They said, what if your husband doesn't want to live in the neighborhood or the city that you live in? She said, I don't care what he wants. She needs to stay single. Alyssa said she wasn't going to feel pressured to kiss. I'm surprised she kissed him at the altar. I said, where is Alyssa daddy at? Have we seen Alyssa daddy? Because I'm trying to get a look at Alyssa daddy nose, because her mama nose wasn't the same nose she got. I'm like, where is her daddy at? Because did she get a nose job? I'm trying to see. It's a good nose job if she got one. Shoot.
It sure is.
Anyway, I went on a rant earlier in my recap because of Chris's friends. I said they're just negative. They talk shit about Chris. They said, oh, he's condescending, all of these things. Who says that about their friend? I don't care what the producers told you to say or what type of juice you should be delivering. Who says that about your friend? You're trying to make a good impression, and all you're doing is talking shit about Chris, and he seems really nice.
Right.
He seems so nice. And you're over here talking about, oh, he's condescending. Oh, he likes to talk about things we don't care about. Oh, if he's ever talking about something you don't care about, change the subject. Oh, he likes to teach things. He's a mansplainer. I literally, if I had gotten married to Chris, I would have said, why y'all telling me all this negative stuff?
Right.
What's the positive things about Chris? Because I don't want to hear all this. I would have got them together. I'm sorry. Plus, you're not making me feel good.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it didn't matter what Chris's friend said because Alyssa don't like him.
Right.
She think he ugly. That's what it boils down to. Say whatever y'all want. She's not attracted to him.
That's what it is.
She wasn't gonna like him when she walked out. She ain't gonna like him in a few weeks either. And then at the end of the episode, Alyssa was in a room. I wish they would tell us how long she was in there. Give us some so we can have the right perception. Was she in there 30 minutes? Was she in there 2 hours?
Right.
I thought it was funny that Chris peeped the angle of the camera and he was like, this angle ain't good. It's a very dramatic angle you guys got going on right here. Y'all shooting my foot from over there in the corner. He's like, this angle's weird. You know? And she ended up coming out and apologizing for making him wait and saying, I don't feel comfortable. I don't like some of the things that I've heard. Well, what did you hear? How come Chris didn't ask her, well, what did you hear that made you uncomfortable? And maybe it was because, I don't really blame him too much for that, because maybe it was because he felt like she wasn't attracted to him. Maybe he was, he's like, she was not really feeling me, so I just kind of like let it go.
Yeah, I think he knew.
But, that made me kind of sad. Because Chris, he's not the shiniest shoe on the shelf.
Penny in the...
But he seems like a nice guy, and, he don't deserve that. I would have gotten to the hotel room and said, I need you to floss for me. And if his gums bled, I would have said, this ain't gonna work. I would have turned to the producers and said, this is not gonna work for me. His gums is bleeding. He don't even care.
Girl.
He don't care about his gum health. I thought he didn't care before. Now it's confirmed for me, and it's just a confirmation that this is not gonna work. I would at least let him do that.
Right, gave him a chance.
Anyway, y'all know I can't wait to read y'all's comments and see what y'all have to say. The honeymoons are our favorite part of the season, and the honeymoons are coming up next. So can't wait for next week's episode, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.